Okay, so you're ready to boost your English conversation skills.
That's awesome.
Yeah, especially if you're a beginner.
Absolutely.
It can feel a little bit like you're looking up at a mountain,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's a little overwhelming.
It is.
We're going to dive into that today. We have some material that you've shared with us
Yeah.
about
Yes.
English conversation practice for beginners.
Right.
And we're going to kind of unpack that and look at what's really going to help people on that journey.
Yeah. It's interesting, those anxieties that you were just talking about.
Yeah,
The fear of making mistakes, feeling embarrassed, or just not getting it.
right?
The material actually acknowledges that head on.
Oh, that's good.
It names those feelings right up front.
Yeah.
And validates them, which I think is really important for beginners.
Yeah, that's so true. It's like saying, hey, we get it.
We've been there.
We've been there. I felt that too.
Exactly.
But it doesn't just dwell on those anxieties.
Right.
It kind of gives you a roadmap to move through them.
Exactly. And that roadmap is all about understanding that fluency isn't a destination, it's a journey.
Okay.
And like any journey, it starts with a single step.
Yeah.
You wouldn't try to climb Mount Everest on day one.
No, you got to start small.
You got to start small.
So what's the first base camp?
The first base camp, well, the material highlights daily mini conversations
Okay.
as a fantastic starting point, and it emphasizes the importance of weaving English into your everyday life bit by bit,
Okay.
instead of overwhelming yourself with these massive study sessions.
Yeah, so it's not about like cramming vocabulary and grammar. It's about actually using it,
Using it. Okay, cool.
even in small ways.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what does a mini conversation even look like for someone just starting out?
Well, it can be as simple as describing your day to yourself in English.
Okay. Talking through your morning routine.
Yeah, talking through your morning routine, narrating what you're cooking for dinner.
So basically turning everyday moments into tiny little English practice sessions.
I like that. What about understanding what people are saying back to me?
Oh, yeah.
Because I know a lot of beginners struggle with that listening part.
That's where active listening comes in.
Okay.
And the source has some great tips for this.
Okay.
It's not just about passively hearing English. It's about engaging with it.
Right.
Think of it like a detective searching for clues you're trying to piece together, meaning from context, intonation, and body language.
So instead of getting hung up on every single word, I should be like, what's the main idea?
Precisely.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to repeat phrases you hear.
Oh,
Pay attention to the pronunciation.
yeah.
It's like training your ear to recognize the music of the language.
Yeah. I remember when I first started learning Spanish, I'd watch movies
Yes.
with subtitles, and I would repeat lines out loud, trying to mimic the actors.
Absolutely.
And it really helped.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got our mini conversations. We got our active listening going. What's the next level up?
The source suggests role-playing as a powerful way to boost your confidence and fluency.
Right.
It's about practicing common scenarios in advance.
So like what to say in certain situations.
Exactly, so you feel more prepared in real life.
Oh, so like when you freeze up and you're like, oh no, what do I say?
Exactly, like how to order a coffee,
Yeah.
ask for directions, or even just introduce yourself without turning into a stammering mess. The beauty of role-playing is that you can start small.
Okay.
Imagine you're at a cafe.
Okay.
How would you order your favorite drink?
Hmm.
How would you ask if they have Wi-Fi?
Right.
These small interactions build a foundation for
Yeah.
more complex conversations.
This is all making a lot of sense.
Good.
I can see how each technique builds upon the last.
Yes.
Like a staircase
Yes.
leading to fluency.
Mm-hmm.
But what about those moments where you just totally freeze up?
Yeah.
How does this source address that?
Well, the source emphasizes that it's all about starting small and celebrating those small victories. It encourages you to acknowledge those anxieties, but not let them paralyze you.
Yeah.
Remember, every little step you take is a step in the right direction.
That's so encouraging.
It is.
So as we kind of wrap up here, what's the one big takeaway you want our listener to walk away with?
I think this fluency is a journey, not a race.
Okay.
And every small step, every mini conversation, every attempt at active listening brings you closer to your goal.
That's great.
So what's one specific scenario you can practice today
I like that.
using these techniques?
Yeah.
Choose something small, something achievable, and celebrate that win.
Love it.
Yeah.
You got this.
Awesome. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
And we'll see all of you next time.
Bye.
Bye.